What interests you about Mr. Hirsch Died Yesterday?
Well, you know, I really like what Fred Newman is doing with his plays. I've read a lot of his plays, 3 or 4 of his plays. I even co-produced one with Castillo Theatre, a baseball piece, and he covers a very wide canvas in a very few pages, which gives a director a chance to really explore, experiment. And so Mr. Hirsch Died Yesterday is that kind of play. And I saw it as a kind of expressionism. And very few plays today written where you have the ability to explore that play in a kind of European, Breckian kind of way. And that's what I wanted to do. So I was drawn to that. So, and Mr. Hirsch Died Yesterday. It starts in 1944 or thereabouts and comes all the way to the present. So that's an unbelievable march of time kind of piece, you know. And in that march of time kind of piece, the world changed. I mean, yeah, World War II ended. The Civil Rights Movement came upon us. Vietnam came upon us. The riots of the '60s came upon us. You know, it's like unbelievable. The whole hip hop world, of which Fred's home borough claims, and I think that's the Bronx. You know? So he claims it. You know what I mean? So I said, "Wow, this is a very interesting kind of thing." Watching this happen before us, the march of time, with characters speaking and talking from a kind of growing experience, if you will. You grow, you grow, you grow, and you become someone else. You know? Right,
it does happen. So is that, from your point of view as a director, what's the biggest challenge you anticipate in bringing this to the stage?
Okay, I think with Castillo, the challenge always is getting the actors who really epitomize the concept and vision that Fred Newman had. I think that's what it is. You got to immediately look at Mr. Hirsch and say, "Oh yeah, Fred loved him, but everybody else hated him." When he had been through what he had been through in Europe, I mean, it was like, you know, watching people die, you know. And this is the where I am, and these people don't have a clue. These are kids; they don't have a clue. I mean, what if they had witnessed what I had witnessed? You know what I mean?
Dr. Lenora Fulani is going to be a member of the cast of Mr. Hirsch, playing the key role of Frida. Why did you want her in that role?
Because I think if you look at a Fulani who is now unbelievably political, unbelievably savvy, knowledgeable, not a trained actress, if you are a brilliant person, that brilliance translates, okay? And whether one is talking or not talking, that brilliance translates. So she could actually sit there and not say anything. The audience would know she's a brilliant person. You know, the way she listens, the way she answers, you know.
And finally, you've known Fred Newman for some years now. This is the second one of his plays that you co-produced one, but this is the first one you're directing. What's it like to work with him?
Okay, well, you know, I had one meeting with him, and it was very good. He was very open to the ideas. One of the things about a writer who's been around a while, you know, is they will listen to what you say. If it makes sense, then they will agree with you. If it don't make sense, they'll tell you right there. And I think Fred's been involved in the arts as a musical composer, as a playwright, as a director. So it's not difficult, you know. I think when we did the Satchel Paige piece, I think he did tell me, he said, "Look, you know, you really respected my work as a producer. But as a director, I respect his work even more, you know, because I don't usually take on plays unless it's something I think I can bring something to. You know.
Yeah. Well, no doubt you will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Look forward to it.
Dan, thank you, man.